Hey guys, Chicks here.
Chicks here.
In my shafted Florida State shirt in protest against the
protest.
What?
I'm sorry.
Whatever. You're a Georgia fan. You should be irritated too. Although we're playing each other in the bowl.
I am a Georgia fan. Yes. Will I be sitting there watching the ball game? No.
Oh, I will be on the ship. You better believe it.
Guess what, guys? Let's make that announcement. Let's throw that out there. So the Chicks / Hyfield family are going at sea in a couple of weeks. And hang on, let me clear that out. Hyfield at sea. We're super excited. So you have a lot of content coming from us from
the largest ship in the world.
The Wonder of the Seas. Yes, the largest ship in the world.
Wonder of the Seas.
In like 7 different ports. We're going to have the opportunity to meet with a lot of different Hyfield teams. So we're going to have a lot of content coming at you from the FedEx side, the Panther side, the staff side, and just whatever fun the Chicks decide to get into in different areas. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. We just want to tell you about that. Okay, so today we are talking about the importance of your hazmat endorsement.
Yes.
The hazmat endorsement is recommended but not required. We highly recommend it for multiple reasons. We're going to address all of those here. But that is one of the questions that I get a lot of times on recruiting calls is, do I have to have that? Is it worth it? What do I have to go through for that? So we are going to touch briefly on it.
Yeah.
First and foremost, if you did not have a hazmat endorsement prior to February of 2022, you now have to do an online course. You think you can do it at your own pace, and the cost of it's around $100. You have to complete that course before you go into the DMV. You have to take that certificate in order to test for the hazmat. So please keep that in mind when you're thinking about getting your hazmat. You could probably knock it out in a couple of hours online. But anyway, so you have to take that certificate, to my knowledge, from what I've seen. I haven't actually done the course. But take that certificate into the DMV, test for your hazmat, and enroll.
And you got to get your fingerprints and stuff done first. So you will have to enroll with the HME and find a place to go get your fingerprints done. And you have to wait for that to come back as well. So while you're waiting on the fingerprints, you can take the online course that Delene is referring to, and then you'll have your fingerprints back, you'll have your course completed, then you can go to your DMV and take the course and get the endorsement added.
If you're looking for more information, FMCSA website has all of that on there, or you can just put new requirements for hazmat endorsement and read up more on that, because this is just a brief summary.
Why get that, you say? Because whether you run a hazmat load or not, on the Panther side, it increases your rate per mile. On the FedEx side, it increases actual load opportunities that you'll see on the load board to run those loads. So why? Yes, you'll spend it's about $86 to get your fingerprints. It's $100 to $200 to take the course. And then I think the DMV charges, whatever your local DMV charges, anywhere from $5 to $25 to add the endorsement, take the test, and get it on your license. And why spend that money, you say? Because the revenue that can come from that with load opportunities and increasing the loads that you can carry on the truck do go up a percentage. I'd say it might offer up an additional 20 to 30%, annually of loads that you may not be seeing if you don't have that endorsement. So in those times where freight is slow, or in those times where you're in a bad area, it could be a place where a hazardous materials or like we talked about before, Canada load, or a radioactive explosive load, something like that can come about that can help you out that you would not see otherwise. The more you have, the more opportunities you have, and the more opportunities you have, the more money you can make.
It does open up a substantial amount of opportunity. Now, you do not have to make a decision prior to getting the process started. If you're thinking you're ready to go, you want to start the new year off and come on board with Hyfield, we'll go ahead, get you applied, because the fingerprinting does take a minute to come back. Let's go ahead and get that application rolling, get that process started. You can technically go ahead and move into the truck once approved with the carrier, and still continue working on obtaining that hazmat. Then once you do obtain that, then you would just update the carrier, and we'll keep rolling. And then they would kind of change up everything in their system that they need for you having that endorsement. So something to think about. But we do get asked that question a lot. And what's the importance of it? Some people are like, I used to have it, but I didn't really use it, so I'm not going to do it again. Here's why. Substantial amount more opportunity.
You will have the opportunity to use that at both FedEx, Custom Critical, and Panther.
Yep.
For sure.
So again, hazmat endorsements recommended, not required. Check into it. Have any questions?
Hit us up. We're happy to help.
Yep. All right, guys. That's it. That's all we got. Chicks
Checks
out.
out.
Love you guys.
Let me get my little remote.